Good afternoon, I'm Ryan Percy, and you're watching Mediaplex Live at 1. Everyone should be given an equal opportunity to experience life. Alex Scott went to see how one respite service is making that possible in Windsor.
When most people become adults, the possibilities are endless with what they could do. But for people living with disabilities, they don't have quite as many options. Lola's Roundtable is a respite service that fills the need for those people who could be facing a long wait for community living.
So my decision to do it and open it was more to help people like Logan who wouldn't necessarily get off that long wait list for, I don't know, at least 10 plus years. So this gives them the opportunity to have like meaning in their day and purpose in their day, have friends, learn life skills at an affordable cost to their family too.
Part of the day is usually spent at Lola's before they go off for their various activities. They do things like mini golfing, visit museums, as well as going to the gym and doing yoga, so there's always a surprise when you go to Lola's. This month, Lola's is celebrating their 1-year anniversary.
Yes, we're having a bowling party. So I decided to do the bowling party because it's just a family-friendly activity and everybody in my group likes bowling, so I wanted it to be something that they actually enjoyed to do.
If you're interested in attending the anniversary event, the cost is $11 per person and includes 2 hours of bowling, shoes, pizza, and pop. For Mediaplex News, I'm Alex Scott.
Last week, members of Windsor's downtown community took to the dance floor and dining room for a fundraising gala. Joyce St. Antoine has more.
The Downtown Windsor Community Collaborative hosted their spring fundraiser on Friday, April 5th. They had a silent auction and music played by the Coffee House Combo. Sarah Sipkar is the Community Development Coordinator at the DWCC.
So for me, the DWCC is a network of neighbors working together to make the downtown a good place to grow up and a good place to grow old.
Reno Bertolin is the Ward 3 counselor and works hand in hand with the DWCC. The total of how much they raise has not been reported.
Well, most of, if not, probably 60-70% of the funds that, fuel all our programming and our organization comes from private donors. So for us to be able to go out and continue to do that programming, we have to be able to do fundraising and have events like this.
For Mediaplex News, I'm Joyce St. Antoine.
Now, a number of bands have been getting back together recently, and Nicole Newts has the scoop on how one Windsor band is reuniting after a 30-year hiatus.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Tease!
The Jonas Brothers aren't the only band getting back together in 2019. Tease, a local hard rock band from the 70s, put on a reunion show this past week. The old Walkerville Theater was packed with fans of the band, as well as family and friends. Mike Kozak, the band's drummer, says that getting back together is a great opportunity to catch up with each other and their fans.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. It's something if you can imagine being in a band like 1,000 years ago and having this neat little career that ended and just you went on with your lives with no contact, or basically. It's just kind of cool to get back together and revisit those records and all that little bit of success we had at this ridiculous age.
Mark Braddock, the lead guitarist, says they hope to tour once again.
Yeah, we really like to go back to Japan. We never got to go to England back in the day, and we probably got some, a little bit of a cult following in England. So we're hoping for that.
Brian Danter, lead vocalist, says staying connected hasn't always been easy for the band over the years.
We had little contact because our lives went in different directions, but over the last, would you say, 7-8 years, it's kind of come more together. Mike and I actually kept a lot in touch over the last couple of years, eh, Mike?
Yeah.
The group performed their hit like Sure Thing, Living on the Edge, and On the Loose. Tease definitely brought the house down on a night Windsor won't forget. For Mediaplex News, I'm Nicole Newts.
Now let's get into the weather. Today we've got a chance of showers and a high of 9. Thursday is periods of light snow mixed with rain and a high of 8. And Friday we'll be seeing rain and a nice high of 17. So remember to keep your umbrella with you. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Ryan Percy, and you've been watching Mediaplex Live at 1.